Rome, a city on the Tiber River, started as a small village in Italy. The traditional founding date is 753 BC. According to legend, twin brothers Romulus and Remus founded Rome. A she-wolf raised the twins. Romulus eventually killed Remus and became the first king of Rome. This story captures the imagination, but the true origins of Rome are more complex. Archaeological evidence suggests a gradual development of the settlement. Early Rome was ruled by kings, some Etruscan, others Roman. The Romans overthrew the last king in 509 BC. They established a republic, a new form of government. In a republic, citizens have a say in the government. This change marked a turning point in Roman history. It set the stage for the city's remarkable rise to power. The Roman Republic did not become an empire overnight. It took centuries of warfare and expansion. Rome's powerful army was key to its success. The Roman legions were known for their discipline and effectiveness. They conquered neighboring Italian tribes and then expanded beyond Italy. One of Rome's greatest rivals was Carthage, a powerful city-state in North Africa. The Punic Wars, a series of 3 wars against Carthage, tested Roman strength. Rome emerged victorious, destroying Carthage and expanding into the western Mediterranean. By the 1st century BC, Rome controlled most of the Mediterranean world. This vast territory brought great wealth and power to Rome. It also brought new challenges. The Roman Republic transitioned into the Roman Empire under the rule of Augustus, the first Roman emperor. Augustus's reign marked the beginning of a period known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. This era, lasting about 2 centuries, was a golden age for Rome. The empire experienced stability, prosperity, and relative peace. Roman law and administration flourished during this time. The Romans built roads, aqueducts, and impressive buildings. Trade flourished across the empire. Literature, art, and philosophy also thrived. The emperors who followed Augustus, such as Trajan and Hadrian, further consolidated Roman power. They expanded the empire's borders and built impressive structures. The Colosseum and Pantheon in Rome are enduring examples of Roman architecture from this time. Despite its success, the Roman Empire faced challenges. The empire's vast size made it difficult to govern effectively. Maintaining the army and defending the borders was costly. Internal conflicts and power struggles plagued the ruling class. Economic problems, including inflation and the depletion of resources, emerged. The Roman Empire relied heavily on slave labor. As the empire expanded, it became more reliant on conquered peoples for slaves. This dependence on slavery had negative consequences. It created a large underclass with little opportunity for advancement. It also discouraged technological innovation. Section 5. Internal strife, division, and decay. Political instability became a significant problem in the 3rd century AD. A series of weak or corrupt emperors took the throne. Military coups and civil wars became common. The empire nearly collapsed under the weight of its own problems. The empire faced pressure from within and outside. Different factions fought for control, weakening the empire. The empire split into 2 halves in the late 3rd century AD. The Western Roman Empire had its capital in Rome. The Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, had its capital in Constantinople. This division was an attempt to make the empire more manageable. However, it also highlighted the growing division within the Roman world. Section 6. The barbarian tide, pressure from the outside. While the Roman Empire struggled internally, it also faced threats from external forces. Tribes from beyond the empire's borders, often called barbarians by the Romans, exerted increasing pressure on the frontiers. These tribes, such as the Goths, Vandals, and Huns, migrated into Roman territory. They sought land, resources, and escaped from other invading groups. Roman legions clashed with these tribes in numerous battles. Sometimes the Romans were victorious, but the constant pressure took its toll. The Romans were forced to make concessions, granting land within the empire to these groups in exchange for their allegiance. This integration of foreign groups into the Roman world further changed the empire's character. Section 7. The fall of Rome. An empire divided. The Western Roman Empire continued to decline in the 5th century AD. Rome itself was sacked by Visigoths in 410 AD, a symbolic event that shocked the world. Other barbarian groups carved out their own kingdoms within the former Western Roman Empire. The last Roman emperor in the West, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed in 476 AD. This event is often considered the traditional date for the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, survived for centuries after the fall of the West. It continued to preserve Roman law, culture, and traditions in the East. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a complex process. It was not a single event, but rather a slow decline brought about by a combination of factors. Section 8: Legacy of the Caesars, Rome's enduring impact. The Roman Empire left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Roman law, language, architecture, and political thought have influenced countless cultures. Roman law forms the basis of legal systems in many countries today. Latin, the language of ancient Rome, evolved into Romance languages like Italian, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Roman architectural innovations such as the arch, vault, and dome influenced building practices for centuries. The Roman Republic and Empire provided models for government and political organization. The Roman Empire's rise and fall offer valuable lessons about the nature of power, the challenges of governing large empires, and the importance of adaptation and resilience. Section 9. Conclusion: the enduring allure of ancient Rome. The Roman Empire, in all its grandeur and complexity, continues to fascinate us. It is a story of military might, political intrigue, cultural achievements, and ultimate decline. Studying Rome provides valuable insights into the human condition and the forces that shape civilizations. The ruins of Roman cities, the writings of Roman authors, and the laws and customs they established continue to inspire and influence us today.